a local reverend here from Yakima. Can we hear it for him, please?
Y'all don't mind if I just sit here. This is something that's very special to me. Growing up in the civil rights movement, being a part of the Black Panthers, my cousin Angela Davis, and Stokely Carmichael, and growing up in Louisiana. But being a pastor in the oldest African descent denomination, the African Methodist Episcopal Church. Speak up. Oh, I'm going to take this off. Growing up in Louisiana, watching my great uncle, the Reverend A.L. Davis, and Martin Luther King, and Thurgood Marshall, and all those guys get together and march for civil rights. Before I was born in 1950s, well, I was born in 1955, 1957, they formulated the Southern Christian Leadership at my great uncle's church, New Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church in New Orleans. At age 8, I got to attend the I Have a Dream speech. Didn't know the significance of it. At age 13, marched with Dr. King and my great uncle and all the others. And it's in New Orleans. This was a month before he got killed. And to see what's going on now, and with a good friend of mine, Stevie Wonder, Stephen Morris, we were asked to help fight for Dr. King's birthday. But just a little bit more history. I want you guys to look up on your phones David Walker's Appeal. David Walker Appeal. David Walker's Appeal. He was a black slave. And when they signed the Declaration of Independence, we the people, he wrote a paper to the colored people of that time. Read it, I'm not going to go into it. But one thing I want you to do is just imagine being taken from your homeland. And in 1619, the first African slaves were brought to North America. Then in 1968 was the riots broke out in 100 cities. That's when they killed Dr. King. And 3 nights ago, my wife and I were in Seattle at our house, and about 12:30, I get this call, and the only time when this song comes on, these 3 words, I know who it is. It's my buddy Stevie Wonder. And I get up and I answer my call, and we began to talk. We began to talk, and we talked about the significance of Juneteenth and what we did on Juneteenth. And I was telling him I was out with the young people protesting Black Lives Matter. And out of that conversation, he put together something that I want you guys to hear. Y'all willing to hear this? Yes. Y'all willing to hear this? This comes from 12:30 a.m. Because see, he has no sense of time. Day or night, whatever. And it was just mind-boggling because it was 12 of us on the phone. And then after that, he recorded this. And a day ago, they put it on Good Morning America. One of my best friends is the executive producer for Good Morning America out of New Jersey, out of Englewood, New Jersey. And so they put this on there. You don't mind if I pull it up so you guys can hear it? And this goes along with something she was, what's your name?
Nina.
Nina? Nina was saying. And I think you guys would like this. And my wife woke up and said, "What you doing?" And then she heard Evelyn's voice and she said, "Oh, it's one of those times of morning."
Hi, this is me. This past Friday, many of us celebrated Juneteenth. I did. And yet so many others didn't and haven't. As a matter of fact, there are 3 states that still do not recognize it. North Dakota, South Dakota, and Hawaii. How did it feel to celebrate freedom that we're still fighting for? It felt and feels too familiar. I know that dance. I've heard those songs. It was an 18-year fight to give Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday a national holiday. Yet, it was a fight I was not willing to lose. It was a fight many of you joined, and I thank you. But here we are again, and again, and again, and again. I'm not one who makes believes. I know that leaves are green. They only turn to brown. When autumn comes around, I know just what I say. Today's not yesterday. In all things, we have an ending. But what I'd like to know is, when will the day come that we let hate go? Or do I have to concede that for human beings, it's just impossible? If life can have an ending, all things can have an ending. Systemic racism can have an ending. Police brutality can have an ending. Economic repression of black and brown people can have an ending. A movement without action is a movement standing still. To those who say they care, move more than your mouth. Move your feet to the polls and use your hands to vote. The future is in your hands. We have the power to vote, and we can make a change. The youngest at 18 and the oldest at 110 can make a difference. Make your plan now to vote, because right now,